Right, shifting our focus now from Balochistan to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Pakistan's Army Chief Asim Munir's forces have brutally targeted dissidents. Now, the country's human rights record has been heavily criticized by the European Parliament. WION's Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibal, explained the key features of this resolution that has been passed by the European Parliament. Backed by major political groups, including the European People's Party and Renew Europe, the resolution condemned the forced conversion and marriage of a 13-year-old Christian girl named Maria Shahbaz from Lahore. While her family claimed that she was kidnapped, forced to convert to Islam and marry her abductor, Pakistan's Federal Constitutional Court upheld her conversion and marriage in March. The European Parliament described the ruling as emblematic of broader failures to protect vulnerable girls from minority communities. As per the UN Human Rights Office, 80% of these incidents occurred in the Sindh province, while 75% of the victims were Hindu. The remaining were Christians. Girls in the age group of 14 to 18 were targeted in particular. The resolution also observed that poverty and marginalization heightens the risk for girls and women. The EU Parliament also flagged other human rights violations in Pakistan, including arbitrary detention and harassment of journalists and civil society members, as well as misuse of blasphemy and anti-terrorism laws. This was a reference to the conviction of Baloch activists such as Dr. Mehrang Baloch. She was, remember, sentenced to life imprisonment in a case involving the death of a paramilitary personnel in Gwadar in July 2024. Dr. Baloch is the organizer of a human rights group named Baloch Yagjeti Committee. She's been at the forefront of exposing Pakistan's oppression against the Baloch community. The human rights activist has also regularly flagged forced disappearances of people in Balochistan. In the recent years, she's gained international acclaim and was also nominated for the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize. Islamabad's disdain and brutality towards ethnic groups has also been witnessed in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Thousands of supporters of civil society group Joint Awami Action Committee, or the JAAC, have been on a sit-in protest at Rawalakot's Eidgah ground since the 9th of June. The protests were originally ignited by a ban on JAAC, which put forth 38 demands, including the abolition of 12 seats in the so-called Legislative Assembly, which are dominated by Pakistanis. However, Munir's forces have responded with brute force, firing bullets and tear gas at innocent protesters. The JAC has now declared that it would stage a long march towards Muzaffarabad on the 15th of July if its demands are not fulfilled by the 14th. Crucially, the EU Parliament has warned Pakistan that its failure to effectively implement its human rights commitments could result in the withdrawal of Pakistan's trade benefits. Remember, at present, Pakistan enjoys the generalized scheme of preferences plus status, which grants it preferential access to the European Union markets. It remains one of the largest beneficiaries of this program, with its exports to the EU valued in billions of euros.